Welcome, my blue-collar brothers. Thank you for tuning in. Today I want to talk about, with this video, is the path to becoming a blue-collar millionaire. That path is different for all of us, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some things to look out for, things that you need to learn along the way. This whole YouTube channel, Automatic Blue-Collar Millionaire, is really for you, to help you navigate through life's problems and obstacles so it makes your life easier, that you become a millionaire sooner rather than later. You know, Steve Jobs, the inventor of the iPhone product, Apple Corporation, we all know who Apple is. They're the richest company in the world, by the way, more than $3 trillion. Anyway, one of his best sayings was, most overnight successes took a while. It took time to become an overnight success. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to take some time to be an overnight success. And some of the things that you really want to do is understand what's involved in that. One thing I want to talk about is the blue collar trades. A lot of people think the blue collar trades are low pay. You can't never get ahead. You're always just going to live check to check. Not true. That's a myth. If you go into the blue collar trades and you work hard, you stay focused, you learn each night when you go home, you will become successful. You will become an authority in your industry. At the blue collar trades, if you're a highly skilled tradesman, you'll find success in so many ways. You'll become the authority in your business. You'll become authority in your industry. You'll be on boards. The county will recognize who you are, that state you work in. There's a lot of benefits of being a highly skilled, successful, blue-collar employee and blue-collar owner. One of the best ways to do that is, to stay competitive, you got to stay on top of education. You got to always look for ways to better yourself. If someone in front of you that's done it a while longer, they're your friend. Talk to them. Most people will help you out. Read about the industry that you've chosen. Understand the industry you've chosen. Be adaptable to technologies and things that come out. Always be willing to learn more, because you don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. If you're around somebody says, oh, I know everything, you better run, because they're going to get you in trouble. Another thing you want to do is, as a blue-collar employee, you want to not only learn your trade well, not only become licensed, but you always want a side hustle, meaning that third avenue income stream. You always want an extra income stream coming in from somewhere. And that could be a side hustle. The most key factor in all this is be financially disciplined. And what that means is you've got to understand you want to do a budget. You have to understand savings. You have to understand personal business. And what that means, you've got to be able to understand, when I get my check, I've got to be able to put it in different piles. We're going to talk about that extensively in many videos. The discipline it takes to be successful, a lot of it depends on not only my skill, how well I make the money, but how I manage the money that I make from my skill. That's extremely important. Another thing in the blue-collar industry is networking. When I used to go to supply house, I met other people that was in the same trades. They weren't my competitors, they were my friends. I remember doing jobs, and I would have a big job and somebody say, hey, I need you to put in 5 or 6 AC systems, or I need to get all this building wired in, or I need to do whatever. So what I would do is I'd call my friends. One time I had a huge AC job, and I called my friends. He said, I got to have this job done by Friday. Can you do it? And blah, blah, blah. I said, yes, sir. So I called a couple of my friends, and we negotiated pricing. And I had 3 crews in there besides myself. And we knocked the whole job out in like 2 days, because there's probably 12 of us that are working. The owner come by and said, who are all these guys? I said, they all work for me. He said, well, I see other names on the truck. I said, they're friends of mine. We're all networking. Networking is a key factor for you to get ahead. I always look at people as friends, not competitors. And when you need something, most of these guys will help you out, especially if they got time to help you out. Another thing is, as industry changes, code changes, the Southern Building Code changes, the National Electric Code changes, we all have to understand, if we adapt to those changes and learn those changes, we're ahead. We're always be open to that. Another thing with the blue-collar industry, you can build a legacy. Legacy would be for your family, for your kids. Once you get to a certain point and you're wealthy in your blue-collar trade, many years into it, after you provided for your 401s, you paid your house off, you bought retirement homes, to live in, rental properties. You'll have money left over and you want to put it in charities. You want to help the next generation. You want to give back some of the grace that you've gotten in your life. That's very important. And there's a lot of people out there that's just like you and I that have made millions in the blue collar trades. I know a carpenter, a framer, he builds houses, and he is a millionaire. He's probably in his 40s. He started out about 10 years ago. The average length between going from zero to a millionaire is really only 5 to 7 years. If you spend 5 to 7 years really digging into your trade and really understanding it and really becoming good, you'll be a millionaire faster than you realize it. 10 years at the most, because it's there for you to take. So learn to get inspired. I know plumbers, 35, I think he is. He's got 3 or 4 trucks, 6 or 7 employees. He's been a millionaire for at least 2 or 3 years, I'm aware of, easily. I know an audiovisual guy. He does surround sounds and cameras and all this stuff. He's a millionaire. He used to work for me, actually, many years ago. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of success stories out there, and if you look around, you'll find them. And all those guys will help you if you'll ask them, okay? Anyway, I really thank you for watching. I hope this video helps. If you like it, please share, please subscribe, and please comment. And remember, this video is for you, from ordinary to extraordinary. Thank you.